3 standards of independence from the rat race. With regards to independence from the rat race, numerous individuals are as yet battling for it. It's not tied in with having a ton of cash, yet it's more critical to accomplishing your monetary objectives. For instance, you need to take care of your obligation, own a resource, or have enough cash to go into business. Whenever you've chosen your objectives, presently it's an ideal opportunity to go hard and fast and accomplish them. To assist you with the beginning, we've summed up 3 standards for arriving at independence from the rat race. Deal with your cash cautiously while overseeing cash. It's critical to watch out for your capital. Record the entirety of your month-to-month costs, including family necessities, transportation costs and even help tips. That way, you can discover the single biggest costs and make better ways of managing money. The more cash you save, the quicker you're liable to arrive at your monetary objectives. Keep cash for later. Having a backup stash is a significant segment of good monetary well-being. The motivation behind the asset is to guarantee monetary protection from life's sudden occasions. At least, a wedded couple ought to have 9 months of costs, while a wedded couple with 1 child ought to have a year of costs. Make sure to keep your backup stash in a high return and generally safe spot that is not difficult to get to. Contribute. What occurs on the off chance that you don't begin contributing early? You're keeping yourself away from seeking after monetary freedom. Thus, you need to begin dealing with your pay the correct way so you have enough cash to contribute. In case you're new to this, you should consider getting unit-connected protection. What makes this item remarkable is that it tends to be changed relying upon your monetary limit and needs. Sun Life Indonesia offers an assortment of unit-connected protections that give both of you principal benefits. They are monetary security from life dangers and venture highlights with a wide scope of choices, for example, stocks, securities, and shared assets. Thus, start your travel and pronounce your monetary freedom day. These 12 habits will help you reach financial freedom. Set yourself on the straight monetary way. Accomplishing independence from the rat race is an objective for some individuals. It by and large methods having enough reserve funds, ventures, and money available to manage the cost of the way of life you need for yourself and your family, and a developing savings that will permit you to resign or seek after the profession you need without being driven by acquiring a specific sum every year. Sadly, an excessive number of individuals neglect to accomplish it. They are troubled with expanding obligation, monetary crises, degenerate spending, and different issues that upset them from arriving at their objectives. At that point there are surprising occasions, for example, a tropical storm or quake, or pandemic, that topple designs and uncover openings in their well-being nets that weren't noticeable previously. Inconvenience happens to almost everybody, except these 12 propensities can put you on the correct way. Key takeaways: set life objectives, both of all shapes and sizes, monetary and way of life, and make a plan for accomplishing those objectives. Make a spending plan to cover all your monetary necessities and stick to it. Cover off visas, so you convey as meager obligation as could really be expected, and watch out for your credit. Make programmed investment funds through your boss's retirement plan and by setting up a rainy day. Make programmed investment funds through your boss's retirement plan and by setting up a rainy day account. Deal with your possessions, as support is less expensive than substitution, yet, more critically, deal with yourself and stay solid. 1. Set life goals. What is independence from the rat race to you? An overall craving for it is too ambiguous an objective, so get explicit. Record the amount you ought to have in your financial balance, what the way of life involves, and at what age this ought to be accomplished. The more explicit your objectives, the higher the probability of accomplishing them. Then, tally in reverse to your present age and set up monetary mileposts at normal stretches. Record it all perfectly and put the objective sheet at the absolute starting point of your monetary cover. 2. Make a budget. Making a month-to-month family spending plan, and adhering to it, is the most ideal approach to ensure that all bills are paid and investment funds are on target. It's additionally a standard that strengthens your objectives and supports resolve against the compulsion to go overboard. 3. Cover off credit cards. Charge cards and comparative high-interest shopper advances are poisonous to abundance building. Make it a highlight. Take care of the full equilibrium every month. Understudy loans, contracts, and comparable credits normally have a lot of lower financing costs. Taking care of them isn't a crisis. Paying on time is and will construct a decent credit score. 4. Make automatic savings. Pay yourself first. Join up with your manager's retirement plan and utilize any coordinating commitment advantage. It's additionally savvy to have a programmed withdrawal for a secret stash, which can be tapped for startling costs, and a programmed commitment to a money market fund or something comparable. Preferably, the cash ought to be pulled the exact day you get your check, so it never at any point contacts your hands, keeping away from allurement completely. Nonetheless, remember that the prescribed add up to save is exceptionally discussed. At times, the achievability of such an asset can be an inquiry. 5. Begin investing now. Awful securities exchanges can make individuals question this, however verifiably there has been no more excellent approach to develop your cash than through contributing. The sorcery of accumulating funds will help it increment dramatically over the long run, yet you need a ton of time to accomplish important development. Try not to attempt to be a stock picker or stunt yourself into intuition. You can be the following Warren Buffett. There must be one. All things being equal, open an online money market fund that makes it simple for you to figure out how to contribute, make a reasonable portfolio, and make week-by-week or month-to-month commitments to it naturally. We've positioned the best online specialists for novices to assist you with beginning. Significant achieving independence from the rat race can be troublesome notwithstanding developing obligation, money crises, clinical issues, and overspending, however it is conceivable with discipline and cautious arranging. 6. Watch your credit. Your FICO rating figures out what loan cost you are offered when purchasing another vehicle or renegotiating a home. It additionally impacts apparently disconnected things, for example, vehicle protection and life coverage expenses. The thinking is that somebody with wild monetary propensities is likewise prone to be foolish in different parts of life, for example, driving and drinking. This is the reason it's imperative to get a credit report at ordinary stretches to ensure that no mistaken dark imprints are demolishing your acceptable name. It might likewise merit investigating a standout amongst other credit-observing administrations to additionally secure your data. 7. Arrange. Numerous Americans are reluctant to haggle for merchandise and ventures, stressing that it causes them to appear to be modest. Beat this social impairment and you could save thousands every year. Independent companies, specifically, will in general be available to arrangement, where purchasing in mass or rehash business can make the way for great limits. 8. Persistent education. Audit all appropriate changes in the expense laws every year to guarantee that all changes and derivations are expanded. Stay aware of monetary news and advancements in the financial exchange and don't spare a moment to change your venture portfolio in like manner. Information is additionally the best safeguard against the individuals who go after unsophisticated speculators to turn a brisk buck. 9. Appropriate maintenance. Taking great consideration of property makes everything from vehicles and lawnmowers to shoes and garments last more. As the expense of upkeep is a small portion of the expense of substitution, it's a venture not to be missed. Figure out how to know the distinction between the things you need and the things you need. 10. Live below your means. Dominating an economical way of life by having an outlook of making every second count with less isn't so difficult. For sure, numerous affluent people built up a propensity for living underneath their methods prior to ascending to fortune. This isn't a test to embrace a moderate way of life or a source of inspiration to make a beeline for the dumpster with things you've accumulated throughout the long term. Making little changes by recognizing the things you need and the things you need is a monetarily supportive propensity to incorporate. 11. Get a financial advisor whenever you've arrived at a point where you've amassed a nice measure of riches, be it fluid speculations or unmistakable resources that aren't as promptly accessible to change over to money. Get a monetary counsel to instruct you and help decide. 12. Deal with your health. The guideline of appropriate upkeep additionally applies to the body. Put resources into great well-being with customary visits to specialists and dental specialists, and follow well-being exhortation about any issues you experience. Numerous issues can benefit from outside intervention, or even forestalled, with way-of-life changes, for example, more exercise and a better eating regimen. A few organizations have restricted days off, making it an eminent loss of pay once those days are spent. Stoutness and sicknesses make protection expenses skyrocket, and chronic weakness may compel prior retirement with lower month-to-month pay. Insured monetary organizers are experts who practice ability in the field of funds. They can assist you with tackling individual and business monetary issues and help through appropriate arranging. The regions where an affirmed monetary organizer cover incorporates income, the board, training arranging, retirement arranging, venture arranging, and danger the executives. In danger the executives and protection arranging, you will be given assistance in overseeing chances in income through sound danger the board and protection strategies. In retirement arranging, you can hope to have monetary autonomy at retirement, including the IRAs and 401 kiloseconds. Off-duty arranging includes the arrangement for lessening charge liabilities and to let loose the incomes for different purposes. You will likewise appreciate help with relationship the board and comprehend the center requirements of specific customers. In the event that you have children or intending to have children, you can prepare for their schooling. Affirmed monetary organizers can likewise assist you with your protection arranging, charge arranging, bequest arranging and business progression arranging. In completing the capacity of preparation, these monetary experts are guided by the monetary arranging cycle to make a monetary arrangement. A monetary arrangement is a technique with complete subtleties styled after your particular situation, condition and business necessities. Having a monetary arrangement encourages you have a bearing and importance to your monetary choices. In the event that you are searching for monetary speculations, a venture monetary consultant can help you a great deal. He can help you make individual spending plans, control uses, execute procedures for aggregation of riches and set objectives for investment funds. Likewise, guaranteed monetary organizers assist you with seeing what each monetary choice can mean for different zones in money. To have security, a monetary organizer can assist you with adjusting life changes without any difficulty. The person may have working associations with other financial advisors, investment managers and mutual fund organizations, which can help you settle on the correct choices. In assessment arranging, monetary experts assist you with boosting charge derivations to lessen year-end charge liabilities, which may incorporate domain arranging. To turn out to be a particularly proficient requires broad preparing and schooling from a school or college. A bachelor's certificate from the field of bookkeeping the executives, monetary administration, financial matters, banking and account, and showcasing is normal. Likewise, to turn into a guaranteed monetary organizer and capacity as one, you may need to breeze through a licensure test, in any event, when it isn't ordered by law in a state. Having an accreditation in monetary arranging improves your validity and attractiveness to your possibilities, regardless of whether managers or customers. The best outcomes to anticipate from affirmed monetary organizers are many. One of them is to accomplish the best likelihood of achieving monetary objectives inside the deadline. You can likewise hope to have an ordinary update on monetary plans. Settling on savvy monetary choices en route is likewise essential yet conceivable with a decent monetary counsel. To discover great expert planner feature articles, go to the web. You will discover numerous encounters, one that can direct through your own monetary plans. Make a point to check the organizer's accreditations. That's all for now, and thank you for watching.